Hey everyone, this is Manognya from PGPM 2527 batch of I am Shuchi. Let's look at the world economic trajectory from globalization to protectionism and its implication towards global trade and world economies. So, over the last few decades, global trade has gone through three distinct phases. Before the 1990s, most economies followed inward-looking strategies characterized by high tariffs and import substitution. With the formation of the World Trade Organization, the world entered a phase of rapid globalization. Global trade as a share of GDP rose from around 39% in 1990 to nearly 60% by 2008, driven by global value chains. However, since 2016, we are witnessing a reversal. Events such as the US China trade war and COVID-19 disruptions have exposed vulnerabilities in global supply chains. So, this has triggered a shift towards protectionism and all the countries prioritizing resilience over efficiency. So, the shift towards protectionism The shift towards protectionism is driven by three key factors. First is the economic factor. While globalization increased efficiency, it also led to job polarization and rising inequality, particularly in the developed economies. Second, strategic concerns. The pandemic exposed the risks of overdependence on single country, especially for critical sectors like semiconductors and pharmaceuticals. So the third factor is political. These economic and strategic pressures have fueled economic nationalism, leading governments to adopt tariffs, subsidies and industrial policies. In fact, the number of global trade restrictions has nearly tripled since 2010, indicating a clear structural shift in policy priorities. So the rise in so the rise of protectionism is reshaping global trade. We are moving from highly integrated global value chains toward more regional and friend-shored supply chains. While this improves resilience, it also increases production costs and reduces efficiency. For India, this presents a strategic opportunity. As firms adopt a China plus one strategy, India can position itself as an alternative manufacturing hub through initiatives like production linked incentive schemes and Atmanirbhar Bharat mission. However, there is also a risk of excessive protectionism because this could reduce competitiveness and limit India's integration into global markets. Therefore, the challenge for India is to strike a balance between self reliance and global integration. The key question is not whether globalization is ending, but whether it is being restructured. The future of global trade will depend on how economies balance efficiency and resilience. So, thank you so much.